it's good to it's the one of the greatest feelings in the world is being from the Bronx and being Terror Squad and being inside of the camp, being KAR, walking across stages, opening up shows, running around with Joe, with Khaled. But to keep it 1,000 with you, one of the most humbling moments, right, I think in life, right, and I don't think I mentioned this to nobody. One thing that when the few times when I do talk to Joe, one thing that always stands out in conversation is the work that we do for God and for the people.
Amen.
So at one point in time, I was somebody that like destroyed things, and I was somebody that output negative energy. Now when people pass away, I assist in allocating funding to the families from victim crime services. I work for non-for-profits. I operate as a gang specialist, as a community liaisonist, as a life coach, as a mentor, as a community stakeholder.
Beautiful.
I operate. I have communications with the chief of police, the lieutenants of community affairs, and this is done in the respect of everybody from One Life looking like, okay, cool, we know Trap is stand up, we know Trap not telling, Trap not ratting. For me to be able to operate at the capacity that I am as and do what I do for the community and not be looked at in a funny light is I realize that I feel good because I have the opportunity to create a model in the streets and inside of the communities that haven't been created before. I have an opportunity right now to make the people that's in office, the people that's running these police departments, look at people like me that came from where I come from and say, yo, you know what? This is different.
Really make a difference.
So we can treat things different, right?
Different.
Right now, Miami, the work that we're doing in the community is bridging the gap where we have the police department ready to sit down with the leaders in the community and talk about what they need to do, whether it's retraining the officers or what, where we could get them to stop deploying negative tactics on the lawful residents of the community.
Thank you for doing that, man. Thank you for doing that. Last but not least, Trap, and you've mentioned it a lot. As brief as possible, how has a higher power, how has God played a role through your whole journey?